different crab species in the world. Crabs are crustaceans with approximately 4,500 different kinds. They range in size from 0.27 to 0.47 inches in length for the pea crab to 12 feet from claw to claw for the Japanese spider crab. These omnivorous invertebrates eat algae, fungus, bacteria, crustaceans, mollusks, and worms. Today in this video, we are exploring the 10 unique crab species found in the world. Watch till the end and enjoy the video. Beardy crabs. Beardy crabs are highly specialized and have small tails. They feature 5 pairs of legs, the first of which bears pincers, and a body composed primarily of a shell or a carapace with a little abdominal flap. They are also known as tanner crabs and are a kind of snow crab. They are decapods that may weigh up to 4 pounds and eat largely clams, worms, or other crustaceans found on the ocean floor. Beardy crabs, often known as genuine crabs, have pincer claws on the front of their legs. This is the biggest of the snow crab kinds, and it may be cooked, boiled, grilled, sautéed, or even roasted. Blue crabs. Blue crab's Latin name means beautiful swimmer, and the name fits because it is a lovely blue-green crab. Blue crabs may range in size from 3.5 to 5.5 inches, and sometimes even greater, and are common throughout the United States eastern coast. Even though they are a stunning blue tint, when cooked, they become a reddish color like other crabs. They have soft and tasty flesh and are among the most intensively hunted animals on the globe. They are bottom-dwelling omnivores with males reaching up to 9 inches in shell width. Coconut crabs. The coconut crab, also known as a robber crab or a palm thief, is the world's biggest land-living arthropod, growing up to 9 pounds in weight and 16 inches in length. Furthermore, the coconut crab's lengthy legs may be as big as 3 feet in width, yet its maximum size isn't attained until they are 40 to 60 years old. The reason they are known as coconut crabs is because they adore coconuts and will even climb trees to obtain them. It is also a kind of hermit crab, albeit it does not have a shell when fully grown like regular crabs. Coconut crabs consume meats, nuts, fruits, and seeds, and one feature that distinguishes them is their inability to live for lengthy amounts of time underwater. In fact, if they remain submerged for too long, they will drown. Dungeness crabs. Dungeness crabs are huge, measuring between 1.75 and 4 pounds, and have a purplish-brown appearance. They are found in seas from Alaska to the Baja region of Mexico, and are named for the town of Dungeness, which was once located in Washington state. Law requires that they be at least 6.25 inches long in order to be collected, and only males are permitted to be harvested. They feature pink meat that is delicious and luscious, and their optimum season is winter. They are generally caught with hooks and lines, baited pots, nets, and sometimes by hand. Most Dungeness crabs live for around 10 years, and they are a very popular species of crab to eat because of their flavor. Hermit crabs. Hermit crabs are commonly acquired as pets for youngsters since they are entertaining and little. Hermit crabs are classified into 7 groups and include over 1,100 species. They employ snail shells to disguise their sensitive abdomens as they get larger because they would be vulnerable to predator attacks if they did not have these shells. The shells not only protect the abdomen, but the crabs may also hide within them when required. Hermit crabs value their shells so much that they have been known to murder other hermit crabs in order to take their shell. Hermit crabs have a wide range of lifespans and sizes, and they can live anywhere from a few months to 30 years. Hermit crabs are incredibly gregarious and live in vast colonies in the wild, which might be because they are continually on the lookout for another crab shell. Horseshoe crabs. The item's name comes from the fact that this crab resembles a horseshoe. Horseshoe crabs have been around for 500 million years and may be found along the Atlantic coast from Nova Scotia to the Yucatan, as well as Asian shores, the Philippines, and India. Despite having a low shell-to-meat ratio, they are nevertheless edible and delicious. They are particularly numerous on Florida beaches, and they have a spike-like tail that many people see as dangerous. despite the fact that it is perfectly harmless. Of course, this is not to say you should pick up a horseshoe crab by the tail, because that action can harm the animal. Horseshoe crabs have 10 eyes, and in fact are not really crabs at all, being more closely related to animals such as scorpions, ticks, and even spiders. King crabs. These crabs, sometimes known as Alaskan king crabs, Russian crabs, or Japanese crabs, can grow to be up to 25 pounds in weight and 10 feet in length. Although king crabs are fairly huge, only around 1/4 of them are edible, primarily the claws and legs. It is only permissible to harvest male king crabs, like with other varieties of crabs, and the meat is pure white with a wonderful delicate flavor and a vivid red outer border. Peaky toe crabs. Until roughly 1997, these crabs were considered a waste product by the majority of lobster fishermen. They are simply sand or Maine crabs, but their popularity skyrocketed once their name was altered to peaky toes. They are sometimes known as rock or bay crabs. However, rock crabs are generally a species of snow crab. Peaky toe crabs have white flesh with pink flecks and a highly pleasant flavor that all sorts of cooks appreciate. In fact, due to how excellent the meat is, this species of crab is particularly popular among chefs nowadays. In part because you can use it in anything from salads to crab rolls and much more. Rock snow crabs. Rock crabs, which may be found throughout the eastern coast of the United States as well as other bodies of water, have legs that resemble those of a spider, which is why they are also known as spider crabs. Tanner crabs and queen crabs are two more names for this species. Snow crabs may be found 650 feet below the surface in sandy or muddy areas in the Bering Sea. Snow crabs often travel from shallow to deep seas during their lives. They also have a unique method of self-defense in that they generally utilize one of their legs, which has a little circular groove at the base, to break off a leg if it is seized by a predator or becomes entangled to the point where it cannot escape any other way. And finally, stone crabs. Stone crabs have huge, tough claws with a lot of flesh on the interior. Only the claws of stone crabs are eaten, and because craw crabs regenerate every 18 months, fishermen frequently twist off a claw and dump the crabs back into the sea, leaving them only one claw to defend themselves. Stone crabs must be cooked for 7 minutes before being frozen or placed on ice, according to regulation. This is because stone crabs can have an unpleasant iodine flavor if they are not frozen. Stone crabs can average between 3 to 7 ounces in weight, with a firm texture and a sweet and delicious flavor. They are often served with a variety of dipping sauces after being smashed open with a hammer. So that's the end of the video. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and press the notification bell so you never miss out on our next videos. Until the next video, take care.